When I was 17, I left, right? My auntie did this prayer over me. And I honestly feel like, I'm not even being funny right now, but my auntie did this prayer. And from that day, I always had support. It don't matter where I moved to. I moved at 17 to a different country, not knowing one person. And I always had a family wherever I went. Yeah. And I really believe it's because she prayed over me. And she's in the prayer, she said that. She said wherever she goes, she's going to have a family.
That's the power in prayer.
Can I get her number? There's a couple of things I'm really trying to figure out.
I want to send her money.
I ain't talking to TT. Find me.
Help me.
All of my bitches a ditty. All of my bitches a ditty. All of my bitches a ditty. All of my bitches a ditty.
All of my bitches a ditty. Factory bitches with stitches and Richie and Millies. All of my bitches a ditty. Factory bitches with stitches and Richie and Millies. We got Richie and Millies. Game time. I give a show when it's game time. I am the show when it's game time. Won't walk through in your lane mine. Can't change mine. All of my bitches on change time. You ain't got no change, can't change mine. I ain't in the game to just FaceTime with you. Cash out. Pretty thick bitch with a mask out. I know you're sick, but if you try my sis, we gon' act the ass raw ass out. Cash out. Pretty thick bitch with a mask out. I know you're sick, but if you try my sis, we gon' act the ass with our ass out.
All of my bitches a ditty.
All of my bitches a ditty.
Yeah. We back. Hey, welcome to the most highly anticipated podcast. What we talking about, man? It's your boy Mike, aka Team Body Rate, representing China Just Changed and What We Talking About podcast. We got big family in the building. As always, what's happening?
Hey, we got your boy Jay still don't play.
It's your boy Diddy Podman back in the city, man. Fresh off vacay. Chest still out, toes be out, but Mike gonna have my toes out tonight, you know what I'm saying? But my knees out, you know what I'm saying? Men with shorts. We here tonight.
Yes, sir.
What's cracking? Mr. Riley, let's go.
Hey, man, y'all already know. We always got family with us. We got a very special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Mr. Diddy.
It's the one and only Mr. Diddy. Breashia Love. What's up?
How was your weekend?
My weekend was relaxing. I ain't do nothing.
What does that mean?
It was relaxing.
You hustle.
Not this weekend.
Okay.
This weekend, I stayed in the house. I cleaned up.
Okay.
And I got a peace of mind.
So as far as like the music and everything you got going on, like, do you have a goal for your image?
Of course.
What?
I want to always be 100. I want to be myself. That's my image. I am who I am. And who I'm not, I can never be.
Now, who are you?
Breashia Love.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
When
Where's
I
she
wake up-
from, though? What she do?
I'm from Michigan.
Okay.
So when I say Michigan, y'all think Detroit, right?
Nah.
No, I think
Michigan. Michigan's a big state.
Ass Michigan.
I think Detroit.
Right.
That's all I know.
I
It's
think
trash?
yeah.
What?
Yeah. From
Where
Ohio.
you from?
I'm sorry. I'm from Ohio.
I'm from
Yeah, I'm sorry
Bro-
to hear that.
I'm sorry. Block. We blocked
Sorry to
up.
hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do automatically Detroit. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, so
Thank you.
Detroit,
We
we
from
just
the
hop in the car, go to Detroit to the casinos and whatnot. So yeah,
Right. Ain't shit
Yeah,
else
y'all
over
come
there.
to
Ain't nothing
Detroit.
else over there.
Y'all come to Detroit though.
For what?
Y'all in Ohio and y'all drive to
For
Detroit.
what?
Absolutely. You tell me. For what?
Nothing.
The casino.
the casino.
Absolutely.
Trying to make some money off y'all.
Exactly.
Trying to make some money off y'all.
The white
Giving
party.
us
The
y'all
white
money.
party.
Giving us y'all
The white
money.
party.
Hey,
What
man.
part of Michigan?
I'm from Saginaw, Michigan.
Saginaw, okay.
Born in Saginaw,
Ooh, a
Michigan.
little football town. Okay. I respect that.
What's in Saginaw?
Football.
Draymond Green.
Okay.
Okay.
Football.
Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you get to Charlotte?
I'm military. So I travel all over, right?
So that's why her claims are false.
Why?
She always moving around. You got no roots, my nigga.
You kind of do.
She know. My dad was a Marine. Stop playing with me, bro.
Certain places don't make you home, though.
Right.
Thank you.
You
But
said what?
it's
Certain
that's
places
true.
make you home.
Okay.
That's true though. We don't have roots. I left when I was 17.
Okay.
So I don't,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I left when I was 17. So I really don't have nowhere like Michigan is home, but it's not home.
Got you.
If that makes sense. And I
So-
went to a different country at 17.
Okay. Because that was going to be my next question. So from like 17 to now.
I went to Korea when I was 17.
That's
Stayed there
dope.
for 2 years.
China
Yeah.
guys.
Stayed there for 2 years and then I came back and went to New York.
Okay.
Yeah. So then after New York, I went to
Chinatown.
Germany.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I
Bratwurst.
just be everywhere. So I don't. That's my home, of course, because my family is there. But that's it.
So, you leave New York, and what brings you to Charlotte? Like, what makes you go to the South?
So my best friend was like, "Let's find somewhere to move to."
That best friend?
No, my military best friend.
Oh, okay.
Like, where can we move to? Let's move somewhere. We ain't never been. And she picked Charlotte.
She here?
No.
Yeah,
she
still
not
cool?
here. Yeah, we still cool,
Okay.
but she moved away.
Gotcha.
But I'm like, okay, let's go to Charlotte. I don't got no kids. I don't got no.
Why not?
So
What
when I got
times?
here, I started really moving, and this was the first time I was free, no military, no nothing. So I stayed.
Gotcha. Were you rapping prior to Charlotte?
I started recording when I was 9.
Okay.
Yeah, my aunt built a studio in a closet,
Of course, why not?
and at first I was singing.
Best sound. This is the best sound. I swear to God.
You used to rap?
Listen, my brother does rap. My brother raps. Freshly
one?
Swipes. Shout out to you, my boy.
One in Atlanta, one here.
Atlanta.
Okay.
Fresh. So when we were with the crew, the one that pulled up on
Yeah.
us, he raps. He's been rapping for forever. Low key. Sorry. My baby brother,
Yeah.
his freestyle is, he kills Fresh every time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, my middle brother, he raps also, so I understand what you're saying. But like the best studio, you got the majority of your sound bouncing back, you get the best sound ever. So if you look, when next time you come back to the gym, if you look
Next
up,
time I come back to the gym. Just
I got
right here.
what happened?
Nothing. Go
You
ahead.
say you ain't been there in a while?
You know my
I
body.
haven't
didn't know.
I haven't
I
eaten
was-
Diddy. Don't worry about it. You eat alone.
We know our body set up.
I didn't say that. But when you come back, if you look up, I got soundboards on the ceiling
Yeah.
for the music. So that's when you get the best sound. I'm trying to turn the entire gym into a closet. You get the best sound. You let it go loud, but it sounds the best.
That's dope. So
So out of all the places you've been, what would you say is like, not that feel like home, but like that you appreciate the most, or you had to?
Korea.
Okay. And what was it about Korea that made you say that? 'Cause you said it quick.
Yeah, people, everybody that's there was family.
Yeah. That's what's up.
what's it like rapping at like 9? So
So I wasn't rapping at first.
okay.
My family always wanted me to sing, so I was a singer at
sing?
first. I don't sing.
I
I,
can
am
sing.
a. I
That
am a
wasn't the
gangster.
question.
Now he sing again. Now he sing again,
The
y'all.
question was, can you sing? Not
I can.
if you sing.
I can
Okay.
sing,
All right.
but I don't sing.
What's your favorite song?
Beyonce.
Beyonce,
That's my
what?
favorite artist.
What's your
All her
favorite-
songs.
What's the
All
one
of them.
song you can listen to on repeat forever?
Pray You Catch Me.
Got you. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you want to be a singer, so how we switch over to the rap career?
Cause I always been a hard body because of my mama. My mama is a,
She like that.
now she a Christian.
Praise God. They always.
They gotta bring the Lord
always have
first.
it.
Now she a Christian, but my mama was the toughest lady I know.
Yeah.
I like it.
So it always made me want to be tough. It made me want to be who she was.
Facts.
That lady heart was hardcore. Now she's soft. I got 2 siblings that's 6 and 4.
6 and 4 right now?
Yes.
Sibling?
That's a
Right
big
now.
gap.
Damn.
How was your mother, if you mind me asking?
Brothers and sisters?
I'm not telling you.
2 brothers?
She gonna kill me.
How was your mom having 6 and 4-year-olds? I don't even know your age, but I'm assuming you kind of close to us. It's a
Bruh.
big ass gap.
Yeah.
They getting it in.
22
over
years.
there. Okay.
She, 22 years. Yeah.
So you got like kids. They ain't really your siblings. Them your kids.
Right. My little sister is definitely, she look just like me. She definitely my daughter.
Yeah.
Definitely my daughter.
That's
Facts.
dope. You don't gotta have kids. You straight.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. I think I want that. I want some cool nieces and nephews at my point in my
Yeah.
life. Though. I ain't want no kids no more. Let me
should
let me borrow your
little
kids.
sister.
I'll borrow y'all kids and be my nieces and nephews. Call
What's
it
the
a day.
difference?
How so?
Those
Her
are
brother,
her
her sisters,
siblings.
But
nigga.
y'all
You
brothers,
talking about nieces and
y'all
nephews.
brothers to me.
No, nigga.
So
you
I
talking
got
about-
you.
talking about, I get that back.
Yeah, she
No,
still give
nigga.
them back.
No,
they ain't
nigga.
hers.
You mine.
They ain't hers either.
Your brothers are yours. Your sisters are yours.
Nah.
So you're not gonna fight for your sister?
Talk to other families.
You gonna fight for your
Talk to
sister?
other families.
You gonna fight for your sister?
Mine, yeah. I'm with
Okay.
it.
You gonna fight for your brother?
Yeah.
You gonna fight for your cousin the same way?
All day. If you blood, we
You
blood.
Listen.
alive, boy. Stop playing with
Listen.
me.
If something happens with her little sister and she say,
Right.
I'm gonna go get my sister, guess what she gonna do?
Her.
I get what y'all saying. But
It's-
y'all get what I was saying too. It's not that deep, but it's okay though. I feel y'all though.
It's a little different than you making it, but we'll roll with it.
We'll roll with it.
We'll roll with it. Y'all got to roll with it.
We'll roll with it.
Y'all got to It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. My
So anyway, so look, elephant in the room, man. Appearance-wise, you're probably one of the best in the game.
Thank you.
Definitely.
How do you separate that shit? Like from, I'm getting into this room because of my skill, or I'm getting into this room because of how I look.
Have you heard my music?
I have.
I don't rap about my appearance.
That's very
I
true.
asked you the question.
I don't rap about my appearance.
You gotta tell them.
Well, I don't rap about my appearance. When you hear me, my voice is, I have a toned voice.
Yeah.
So I don't sound like a female that's rapping about her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Period. I just don't. I sound like I'm rapping about like a conscious rapper, but I put a little sprinkle of salt on it.
You got bars. I gotta get it to you.
So, but hold on. My question was, how do you separate it? When people present opportunities to you, how
Money.
do you decipher?
Money.
Okay.
For real. That's
No,
how
fact.
I
It makes
separate
sense.
Money.
Fact.
DJ, no, don't play it because of how I look. Don't play it because who I am. Here's some money. Most DJs won't take it. I come with cash. Most times I ask for Cash App. We ask for Cash App, and they won't. They be like, I don't want your money. Okay. Now I got cash. I come to the club. I give you a hug. I buy you a drink, and I leave the cash right there. You can go leave it right there.
Fast.
Or
Somebody
I
gonna
put it
take
in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's old school though. That's how
Ain't
we
nothing wrong
do back
with
in
that.
the day.
It makes sense, bro. You
You
gotta
know.
think about the shit we do.
For sure. So like me and Mike, we always joke all the time like
Yeah.
we should make our posts on YouTube like clickbait, you know what I'm saying, to make people hit our shit.
Absolutely.
So like the way hip hop is nowadays, like
That's what it is.
how do you separate like, you know, I can like do I want to be like a social media star and like have some music out, or like is it strictly like I rap, my content's good, like y'all, you and your manager have had a conversation like, yo man, let's be a little bit more trendy to get more views and shit like that. Like how do you decide that? Like keep it all the way 100, like I'm gonna do what I gotta do to kind of get to where I need to be.
So I won't name drop right now.
You
don't
should.
got to,
But-
you don't got to, but
Okay,
I think
can.
you should.
I mean,
Okay,
if you
can.
want to.
you
Okay,
got to.
so my brother X, B Simone, y'all know the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so she will always say, "You need content. You need
Is
content."
he your brother,
you
bro? Blood?
No, not
on
blood.
now.
But blood can't make us
We know
close.
he ain't a
do
brother.
that.
Fucking
Don't
brother.
do that.
But you know that.
Don't do that.
He's not my blood.
I know. We know that.
Yeah,
Plus,
blood.
blood couldn't
Make us
blood wouldn't make you
closer.
any closer. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you for that for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Yeah, so she will always say, "You need content. You need content." Everybody know I hate the camera.
Facts.
I can tell.
Me too. I hate the camera too.
Oh, I do.
I
I
do
just,
too.
if you look at my post on my thing, I hate the camera, but I know that that's what people
You
need.
need.
Gotta
They
have it.
need content.
Yeah.
I'm not a content person, and I'm not gonna be a clown for nobody. I tell people that all the time.
Talk
I'm not
is-
gonna stand up and twerk in the club when my
Yeah.
son come on. I'm not gonna do none of that. I am
Facts.
me. I'm gonna sit there. Y'all don't ask Jay-Z to twerk,
100%.
Thank
so I'm not gonna twerk in the club either.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like Z.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, how do I separate it? Or what was your question?
No, I was saying like, do you like how do you decipher like, do you follow the wave of how shit going nowadays of following social media, or you stick to the script of like my shit's popping and I'm gonna let this shit rock till the right person gets to it?
Yeah, I'm not a clown. And a lot of famous people, artists
Are
that I look up
clowns.
to, no, they hit me up. They write
Yeah.
me all the time. Like, we watching you, we see you. But I ain't stupid, and I know what. I don't want a 360 deal.
No.
I don't want certain stuff that all these other artists are getting.
Yeah.
So I know me. And I tell my manager that all the time. Like, nah, we not going for the first thing. We gonna wait it out.
Goddamn right.
Real.
We gonna wait it out. We gonna wait it out because I know our worth.
So, go on. Speaking about waiting it out, is there expiration date on just the rap thing in general? Like everybody has dreams and shit like that, but the older you get, if shit ain't get to where you want to. Some people quit. Some people have perseverance, keep on
We
going.
too far to quit.
Should have held it.
We too
You
far to
invested
quit.
too much.
We put in too much money. I got a studio in my house right now, right?
Yeah, okay.
I ain't never recorded on it, but I spent $16,000 on my studio. To me, that's a lot of money. I don't know who just got $16,000. Like, all right, let me
This
do
a
a
throwaway.
studio. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
And you
Me
ain't
either,
even.
not yet.
and I ain't
Never
even
used
used it yet. But I
So-
know later on, I ain't mad, but I know later on.
It's gonna be hella convenient and it's gonna
Absolutely.
make sense. It's gonna make money. I
Absolutely.
like that. I love that shit because at the same time, so my next question to give me my next segue is, as far as like what you're doing right now, do you want to be known as more of a Megan Thee Stallion that's like trying to stand on her own 2 feet, or do you want to lean more towards the city girl vibe that is trying to straighten out that narrative?
I love both of them, but I don't compare myself to females. I'm
No,
sorry.
facts.
I love both of them. I want to be a Jay-Z. I want to be a P. Diddy.
Okay.
Hello.
I want to be them the people I look up to. I love them. I love their music.
No, facts.
Everything.
No, absolutely.
But
Not
that's
even to
not
take
what
credit
I.
from that.
Yeah, but that's not what I aim for. I aim for the men in the industry because that's who's running the industry for real.
And so the reason I asked that question is because you look at the Megan Thee Stallions of the world, or just her as an individual. She stands on her lyrics.
Absolutely.
She knows what people want, so she decides to twerk. That's a choice. She don't got to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So then you take the same energy, you put that shit behind the city girls. You know what I'm saying? You put that same energy behind the city girls. They want to do that shit. They want to be la la la. They want to be TikTok. They want to be Instagram. They want the vibe. They want all that shit. But like they're not giving us real substance until they get pissed off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked the question.
But
So,
it works for them. For me, it don't work for me. I ain't them. I ain't made it, so they can do that. They can play around. And twerk music is still in. Let's not remember that.
it's not going.
It ain't ever going.
It's
Absolutely.
never going to leave.
Absolutely.
It's
Ever.
never going to leave.
But that's not my identity. Like I said, first,
Facts.
I am always Breashia Love. I will always stand on. I am Breashia Love. I am not doing what I don't believe in.
So let me ask you this: what's your biggest weakness?
I'm scared that I can be who I am.
Why is that?
Everybody is.
Scared to be who they are?
Not.
Everybody.
So I'm not
Listen.
saying like
listening.
that. So I'm thinking deeper into it. I'm scared that I can be the greatest for real. That's what I'm saying. That's my biggest weakness. I'm scared that maybe the whole world will get to see me in their 2 eyes, and everybody don't have the same opinion.
That's fine. That's why we get up every day to be ourselves, though. It's like to be the best of you, though.
But we'd be lying if we said we wasn't scared of that.
I promise you. I promise you.
So, what I've figured out over the past couple of months, right, is you have to embrace that, and you have to lean into it. Because if you shy away from it, it's gonna run from you. But the more you lean into it and embrace it and say, you know what, yeah, this is my biggest fear, but this is also what I want to do. This is who I want to be. This is what I want to become. Like you have to. I saw something on YouTube that said you have to think from the person that you want to become, not who you are now. And so, that's the biggest thing. It all comes down to mindset, right? And so if you're thinking from the Breashia Love, that's the female Jay-Z of the game. You know what I'm saying? And you start making decisions from the Breashia Love, that's the Jay-Z of the game, then guess what happens? You become Breashia Love, hashtag female Jay-Z of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happens. So I would say embrace it. Embrace it. Like
and I agree with that shit.
Like let that be the fuel.
I roll with
Because
that
the more you step away from it, right, that energy starts to set in. Right? And we all know energy. If you haven't really sat down and studied energy, please do it. Like please get real comfortable with energy and how energy works, how words work, how intentions work, and all of that good stuff. So if that's who you want to be, then intentionally become that. You know what I mean? Don't let that be a fear that keeps you in the lane that you're in now. Bump that. Step right into it. And
No, I'm definitely coming for it. It's
That's
not
what I'm
that.
talking about.
So I'm not saying that. He said weakness. He didn't say fear.
I got you.
So it's not a fear of mine that I'm coming for it.
I got you.
But I'd be lying if I said that's not something that's always in the back of my head. Think about the greatest, Michael Jackson. He was always, that's what kind of took him on a different level
Yeah.
because he was always scared. He was scared of people. He was scared of fans.
Well, like me if I look like this.
Absolutely.
They don't want to hear
If I
me
don't
if I
use
sound
this
like
voice,
this.
if I don't use this voice, because that wasn't Mike's real talking voice. Mike sounded like us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel you.
And I'm a female at the end of the day, so any female's lying if they don't say they care about their appearance and they care about what people think about their appearance.
Yeah.
If a female got told every day that she was ugly, right? Pretty soon,
You gonna
that'll
feel
bother
that
her.
shit.
Not that she'll believe that she's ugly, but it'll bother her.
Yeah.
I don't care what female it is.
I feel you.
Any person, honestly.
Yeah,
So
anybody.
that's my weakness that I'm like, am I ready for that yet? That's my weakness. Although I'm steady pushing towards it, I know when I get there, I'm like, now you ask yourself this question. Not that I'm running from it, because I'm not.
I was rolling with it too.
Put a spin on that. What you feel like is your strength? Like what is your strength? Like what do you feel like?
My
like,
family.
Okay.
My family is my
I
strength.
like that.
Yeah, my family, we so close. Like, they all Christians now.
Oh Lord.
They all that turn over new leaf.
Lord, ain't nothing wrong with
So
that,
they don't
Lord.
want to listen to
Ain't
Diddy.
nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
they don't listen to Diddy. Hey, but when you put it on, they might
I
not.
sent them the clean version.
They were not going live with it, but they moving to it a little bit.
Sadiddy is fire. Sadiddy
Yeah.
is definitely fire.
When I call my granny, now she been a Christian all her life. When I call her, she be like, "What's up, Mr. Diddy?"
Boy, stop.
For real, that's how she addresses me now.
That's how you know she be listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
When you-
Yeah.
Nobody
Real
watching.
On the low.
Yeah.
So we got a new drop on the way. New song.
What's the new drops?
Yours.
The Diddy already dropped.
No, you got another one. It's Not My City.
Oh yeah, My City. So My City, My City is actually, I did that a year ago, and we dropped a video to it. Right? We got a whole. You seen the other video of it?
Yeah.
So we got another video of where we sitting down at the table and it's
Right.
like I'm
Putting it
shy,
together.
I'm real shy, right? Yeah. And then I go outside and somebody kidnapped me, and the impersonator of me come in, and now she just
Trying to be Sadiddy.
she a stone cold. She, you know, Beyonce got Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
She's Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's really me for real.
Okay.
So are you the shy one normally, or are you Sasha Fierce normally?
So I'm both. It depends on who I'm around.
There you go. But let me ask you this though, like I got friends that I have a few friends that rap, right? Like, and I appreciate they from the
I
bottom.
appreciate it.
They my homies.
Why you ain't tell
I
us?
appreciate it.
We locked in. But like,
We all rap.
I watch your stories. I see what tonight is like. How did you get this like full community like to fucking be behind you and still support
Because
you?
you got
like,
a whole squad.
Like
that
I
roll
love
with
my
you.
niggas to death. Like ride
They
or
will
die.
not pull up.
But like
Nah.
when it comes
They're
to
not
supportive
pulling
shit,
up,
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck up a little bit, and they fuck up on my side too though. But like you got a cult, so like, how does that happen?
that's
Because people
powerful.
need that.
A
Cause like
cult?
it's people in Charlotte that rap, but you hear shit in the clubs, you'll get shit reposted. Like
Yeah, it don't
help
happen.
explain to the
It
people
don't
that are
fucking
watching
happen.
right now that might rap as well. Like, what are you doing that other niggas ain't doing, or females as well?
So I'm gonna be honest.
Please be.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
When I was 17, I left, right?
Uh-huh.
My auntie did this prayer over me. And I honestly feel like I'm not even being funny right now. But my auntie did this prayer. And from that day, I always had support. It don't matter where I moved to. I moved at 17 to a different country, not knowing one person. And I always had a family wherever I went. And I really believe it's because she prayed over me. And she's in the prayer, she said that. She said wherever she goes, she's going to have a family.
That's the power in prayer.
Can I get her number? There's a couple of things I'm really trying to figure out.
I want to send her
I
money.
ain't talking to TT. Find me.
TT, help us.
TT. And I go to church
Please.
every Sunday. And
If you
God
don't
ain't answering
mind.
my questions.
If you
like
don't
that.
mind.
My prayers like that.
So look, I feel like it's been about 2 episodes since we really did it. But can we do it this or that?
We ain't did it this or that in a minute.
I think we can, but before we jump into that, I will say she said something else though. That's probably why she got support. Was being herself and being authentic. I think
Being
people
authentic.
ignore that fact. Like when you ain't real, don't nobody want to be around you.
That's true.
And we talked about energy, right?
Facts.
Feeding off of real, positive, good fucking energy, that makes a world of difference. So I ain't discounting your auntie prayer. I think your auntie prayer is a part of it.
Yes, sir.
But when you being real and you being
No,
genuine,
yeah.
like
No,
people
facts.
see that. Like working in corporate,
Yeah.
I've literally seen black people come into the office and try to, put that little voice on whatever. And white people literally laugh at them like, I know that ain't them.
You can tell when you faking. Yeah, you can tell
I know that ain't them. And I come in that motherfucker like, hey, we want to take some shots after work. Y'all trying to go to happy hour. They like, wrong. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's just something about being authentic that no matter what the setting, if it's the rap game, the corporate game, whatever the game, it is. If you true to yourself, people appreciate that shit. So I probably will say that for you too. Like people, you got these people around you because they appreciate the fact that you just real.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I roll with that.
I like
man.
that.
And I'm sorry to all the homies I don't support like that with rap shit, bro. I really fuck with y'all, dog. I'm gonna do better. Cause I got to, man. I see how her people roll. I gotta do better, bro. Like.
But you also gotta be honest with your people. I want anybody to be honest with me. If you think my shit is whack, tell me.
Say it. Yeah.
Please.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Please.
How's that work though? Like I never go to the studio, but like I couldn't imagine like I seeing my dog or my homegirl and they're going, giving their hardest, and shit's still like corny.
I can
like,
tell you. I can tell without you even asking. I can tell you how. It goes back to what Jay just said, right? When you're real, then the energy that you're going to attract is going to be real. You're not going to have no fake around you.
Yeah.
So if it's whack, then when you finish rapping your heart out, they gonna walk out. You gonna walk out the studio and they gonna be like,
That's not true.
"Yeah, that's not it.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's not.
That's not
It's
true.
not?
That's
It's
not.
not.
Hell no, it's not, nigga.
It's not
You have to understand. You have to understand
Oh.
when you're
shit.
doing something,
They
right?
rapping for then he got up like he been in the studio.
No, I'm just being real.
Nigga got all
You
the
gotta
way.
understand, like, when you're really moving around and you're really doing shit and you got people around you and they're getting perks from that, they're not gonna be like, yo, you need to stop doing this. This ain't for you.
Well, they didn't even stop doing
No,
it. It's just
but
this
no,
one thing.
but just listen.
All right, I'm
You
listening.
never been in that room.
Yeah, they will.
I've been in that room. So it's like,
So you dropped the wax 16.
So I think
no,
what I think he
nigga.
said is the
What
perks that
I'm
they
saying
get
is
from it,
like,
they're not gonna diminish their
if
perks.
you're in a room or you're moving around in a space where you could be benefiting from someone else doing something,
Yeah.
you're not gonna say stop doing this because you're trash. If you're still getting the benefit of this being in the room, so what I'm saying is, everybody's not gonna be on that wave. That doesn't mean someone might not.
So my response was not predicated upon you should stop doing this entirely.
I didn't
My
say that.
response was predicated upon what you just did.
wasn't it?
I've heard you do better.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't it.
I agree with you.
Go back in and let's try that again.
I think that's real friendship, and that's a real bond. Because if I'm supporting you, I want you to know, like, I don't give a fuck how much I'm benefiting or how many perks I'm getting. If that shit was trash, like, let me be the voice, the reason for you go out there and embarrass yourself. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna look you in your eyes and be like, hey, baby, just go back in there, try one more, give it one more.
Facts.
Give it one more go.
Okay.
What
Y'all
he,
gonna let rapper talk?
what he
Y'all let
said,
rapper talk?
Hold on. So how does it go?
Okay, so even if we all in the studio, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And you say it's whack, you say it's whack, you say it's whack, and you say it's whack, right?
nah, somebody gotta say it's fire.
Hold on, no. If everybody says, okay, you say it's fire.
Facts.
Okay, everybody says whack, but you say it's fire.
Yeah.
Y'all are not the world.
Thank you.
Let's start
real
there.
shit.
Thank
So your opinion don't matter. Your opinion don't matter. And your opinion don't matter.
Right.
Your opinion might matter because guess what? Half of the world is going to like it. I promise. I don't care what you make. When I made Sadidi, right? Willie Franco, the only person I go to in the city to record me. Willie Franco said, I don't know about this. I said, watch. We worked on it 3 times. Came back, he like, man, this shit fire. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You ain't like it at first, but I wasn't finished. You gotta let an artist work. So the first time they do it, it don't work out. The second time they hear, you gotta let them go over and hear it again, and fix it. That's what art is. It's an artist because it's art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So when they go back in the studio, now it is golden. And now everybody's opinion changed, but it's always gonna be somebody who don't like it. But you're not selling to them.
Yeah.
You're selling to the people who do like it.
That's it. Law of averages, bro. Where my yeses at? I'm gonna get 10 no's before I get 1 yes.
Absolutely.
Every time. That's why I bet on the thousands. I don't bet on hundreds.
Big facts. I feel you.
I understand that.
Touche.
I understand that.
I'm with it.
And that's what happened to most artists. Most artists believe that. They like, oh, if my bro tell me it ain't good, it ain't good. If you kept going with that record, you probably actually had a good record.
Cause your bro don't got shit going on.
Even if he did have shit going on, his opinion don't
He
matter.
It don't matter because he has no influence on anything.
It's one person.
It's the world.
Yeah.
Even if it was Jay-Z, like, I don't like that record.
That's cool.
Jay-Z is
Khaled
half of the world.
Khaled like it.
Absolutely. He's half of the world.
Literally.
So you gotta get the other half of the
That's
world.
it.
Got you.
And the problem is, if you keep putting it, I don't care how. Throw Baby.
Best song in the world.
I hated that
To
song.
him.
I hated that song
Dead
at
alive.
first. And after you keep hearing it,
This little hole, little way.
First time I heard it, I was like, this is some trash.
Top 5.
yeah,
No, baby.
you gotta
Take
think.
it to no, baby. I brought up us all on ya. Yeah.
From the gig, that's my jam.
They had the budget. They had the budget to keep letting y'all listen to it, and guess what happened?
Oh, no, we knew off real. Real was new.
You knew of it. He said he hated it.
I hated it. First time I heard Throw Babies, like really heard like the unedited. I was like, how do they allow this on FCC airwaves?
Fuck all that. They gonna make shit
I
shake.
listened to
That's
it
the first thing
again,
you
and
said?
I was like, I swear that was the first thing I said. I listened to it again,
That nigga.
You know that nigga?
And then I listened to it
That's a
again.
bop right there.
and then I listened to
Yo,
it again, and then I was like,
You did
okay,
Yeah,
Throw
I know.
Babies, I'm trying to give it
Breashia.
to you. I'm trying to bust out on you.
That's your shit.
Hey,
That's
it's
that
my
shit
jam.
off-
Hey,
off
hey,
the
look,
gate.
hey,
That
look,
nigga said that's my jam.
Listen,
Off the
listen.
real.
Why though?
Why?
Why? Because
Do you want to know?
kept,
Do you really
you
want to
kept-
know why?
Yes,
No,
nigga.
Because you kept hearing.
Oh,
We know why.
Oh,
No, no.
we want
First
to know
time-
why.
first time I heard it, I
This
liked
way
it.
we want to know why.
Now we got to swing.
listening
Now we want
to
to
it.
know.
You.
Because I kept
Me,
listening to
I'm
it.
the other
Give
half.
that. Give
Okay.
I'm the other
that.
half of the world.
So lyrically, did you enjoy it?
Hey, man,
We
No.
talking, right?
Not the beat.
lyrically shit stopped years ago. I got my lyrical rappers and
Oh
I got shit at bop.
no.
I got 2 different categories for them.
See, that's the problem with the world.
You got
You
to.
started.
You got
Stop.
to.
You
Feed
said it
it.
stop.
Feed him.
I got 2 separate categories. I got for lyrics, well, I'm going to hear that shit. I got shit that just, it's a bop.
Well on it. Turn that shit up.
I said deal with my life.
The remix? The remix?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know she wanted it.
I'm not talking about
Hey,
the baby part.
hey,
I'm not talking about baby.
hey. Swallow key.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go.
He still in Cayman Islands.
So, hold up.
I love this song. I'm sorry.
It's when the beat drops. You gotta let it go.
I got to the beat drop.
Yeah, that's the way.
Right there. That's her shit. That's your shit, ain't it? Hey.
You see the foot?
Hey.
You see the
Hey.
foot?
Hey. Says little bitch. Says little hoe. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk.
That alone makes shit go hard. What are you talking about,
I'm
baby?
not talking about his part.
All right.
I'm talking about the fucking chorus.
I'm sorry.
The
No,
chorus
I'm not
alone.
talking about the chorus.
sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
not, so I am talking about the remix. Let's start there. I'm talking about Miami part.
I'm talking about my part. Sex little bitch. Let her way you fuck. Let her way you
I'm not
suck.
talking about that.
No. Miami go
I'm
crazy.
talking
That's
about.
cool too. If I'm saying the original did it for
I'm
me.
talking about Miami part. When everybody heard her part, everybody was like, "This sucks." But if she keep putting it in y'all face, what I'm saying is, it works.
You're gonna
I don't care
buy
how
it.
many
You're gonna
people-
buy it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't care. I said I don't think I like this, and I heard it about 4 more times, and I started singing it at the wow. I'm in the club. I'm singing every verse.
Yeah.
I'm going
I
crazy.
mean, I love head, so I was already like then.
My.
Right when I heard anything about the baby, I was hyped.
Right. Surprising. So
I mean, it's
surprising.
real. It's just music relates to you. That's why people like it.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Top got me hyped.
We going back to this and that. We going back to this
Say
and
Top
that.
got me hyped.
We going back to this and
I
that.
love head, bro.
Yes.
We going back to this and that.
I'm with you, my guy.
me.
I'm never gonna say no.
Please.
Let's do it.
Go ahead, girl.
Excited.
Go ahead.
Put
girl.
that gun on the dresser. I
Go
got
ahead,
no
girl.
gun, but I'm there.
You better find a gun.
I'm
Better
there.
get one immediately.
Immediately. And put it on the dresser. And let her go crazy.
So
I ain't gonna say this lightly. They about to take the guns away from everybody. You better go ahead and get your concealed carry now.
Yeah.
I just took my class for North Carolina. Go on, get it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
certified in
man.
Texas, Michigan. So you what?
Everybody? Goddamn.
Oh yeah, they turned up on that. They turned up on that. They turned up on that.
Goddamn.
We outside after this. We outside after this. We outside after this.
Outside, baby. They turned up on that one.
No, you
Let's
know
go.
where we going. He told you. Y'all ain't want to come.
We going 15.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
y'all
about
said
to
that
book the
too.
table now.
Y'all said that.
Book
too.
it.
I'm about to book it now.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
I make him all the time.
I'm going to give y'all my mic. Whoever by me, y'all get my mic.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, Mike.
Lord.
I think pretty
This
good.
is that. What we doing?
So, I'd rather have a dope ass producer or a dope ass feature.
Dope ass feature.
Dope ass producer.
Are we 1-1?
Producer.
No, 2-1.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1.
Feature.
Thank you.
3-2.
Feature.
3-3.
Dope ass feature or dope ass producer? Dope ass producer or dope ass feature?
That nigga not even in here.
Shiesty.
Ask her.
Y'all got, where y'all come at? Y'all got to get a cup. Grab
Producer?
y'all cup.
So 4-3. So we gotta take shots.
He said feature. It was 4-4.
4-4.
Your eyes are killing me. Go away, man. What
So-
you looking at?
Producer. Producer. Hold on. Hey, can I say one real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
so
shit get
if you
long.
get a dope ass artist, right? It's all about that artist. It's never about you. But if you get a dope producer, that is your record, that is your sound. You gonna go farther with that. I don't care what nobody say.
I joke.
Absolutely. But guess what? If we got Jay-Z to get on Sadiddy, guess who they looking for? Jay-Z. They
Hova.
not looking for Breashia Love.
Fact. That's a
I don't
fact.
care what nobody.
That's a
They
fact.
not looking
That's
for
a fact.
Breashia Love. They don't care about
That's a
Breashia
fact.
Love.
That's a
They
fact.
care about Sadiddy and they care about Jay-Z. They don't care about Breashia Love.
Facts.
They said it was on me. I ain't
Oh,
know.
my bad. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Okay. I want to know your answers. You want a nigga
Receipts.
that's unfaithful with money?
Oh.
Or you want a nigga that's faithful
And broke.
and broke as fuck?
Honestly, I think that for me,
She just want to
he
hear right
ain't gotta have no money because I got my own money. So
Oh.
he ain't gotta have no money. I got my own money. I don't
It's
got
a
to-
lie for me.
It's not a
I'm
lie.
fucking with you. It's a lie a little bit.
You know the answer. You already know the answer.
I'd answer.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't got to.
You said faithful. You said faithful.
I said
Faithful,
Faithful and broke.
All right.
rich
No,
and
no,
unfaithful.
no. Yeah, faithful and broke, unfaithful and rich.
I want a faithful broke nigga because he ain't going nowhere.
Time.
He ain't got no
Bro,
money.
niggas
What
shit.
you want? What you want?
Bro, niggas shit.
But you said faithful.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I ain't gonna
So you got to answer it first. Don't forget about her. She knows she gonna
give her the mic. Somebody
You know what she want.
Give her a mic.
Gotcha.
She want unfaithful and cheating.
She want to. She want.
I know what she want.
She want that money.
I'm gonna take the money. She's gonna take the money. I'm gonna go be cheating.
What female artist y'all think can fuck with Breashia? That's my
the
question.
city?
In the world. Fuck the goddamn city. It's today
gonna
the
shorten
city,
the world
tomorrow the world.
We gonna shorten the question.
Today the city, tomorrow the world.
We gonna shorten the question. In
Today
the
the
city.
city. I don't. There's no one.
All right,
There's
well,
no one.
hold on. All right. I said today the city, tomorrow the world, but she said she want to go to the city, but I don't think there's nobody in the city.
Hey, we gonna close out. Just give us a little bit of Sadiddy, just to let these motherfuckers know ain't nobody fucking with you.
Play it.
Look, there's only one female artist that they play in the city, in every club, every night.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And that's Sadiddy.
Hey man, listen, at the end of the day, this is a new upcoming artist in the city. We stay here. We appreciate y'all tonight. We're gonna stay Sadiddy. What we talk about podcast, like, follow, comment. We out.
Game time, I give a show when it's game time. I am the